What is up? This is Day Dragon, and I'd like to welcome you to the Dragon Den. The first process is I did a sketch of father, son, kamehameha, and then when we sit right there and I was going to make the paints, I started mixing them together from lightest to darkest on up and trying to figure out where I wanted to do the shading and the rest of the details. So I had some paint markers that I filled up and used, and then I had to do it with some paint markers. So first thing we did was we sat right there and figured out the foundation and what we wanted to put on there, which is the father son kamehameha. Now these are some all stars or cat heads or Converse, which is the main brand. So what we did was cut the Converse tag off, and that's for the other side. And I just went around starting off with the light paint and working my way up on the hair and the skin. But I did do, before I started doing the video, I did the dark color shading a little bit on the Gohan character, and it kind of looked a little dark at the end of it. But I'll tell you the process that I did to lighten it up and give it a much better blend, which did way better than what I thought it would. So basically, we started sitting right there going on the hair and trying to do a darker color, but even the lighter color looked just basically the same. So I started just going with like a two-tone for the hair, and then later on I do the line work. So I go back over later and do more of the skin, and I started from darker to lightest and then so on. So I started watering out the skin tone, making it thinner, and then put more and more layers onto it. So I started off with a dark color, and then I came up at the end of it getting all the shades in its area, and I used the lighter color to blend everything in, and it made the shading look correct. So I wanted it to look right, so that's what happened. So I went over and just put basically all the colors that I needed on the character at the moment, and started turning out well. And we'll listen to some music this moment, and that's it.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education.
Alright, this is the part where I was sitting right there watering down the skin tone color and using it to go over all the other colors and blend it in together, and it just made it blend in perfectly like I wanted it to, which was a good thing. We sit right there and try and figure out these different ways to do this stuff, and sometimes the simplest method sometimes is the best. But I'm gonna sit right there and come back over the shading afterwards on the hair after this part, and it, like I did, I went with two-tone because the I couldn't get the lighter. I should have hit a few white spots into it, and it would have done a better job and hit up the hair and gave it more depth, but it ended up good regardless. So I took a little bit of thin layers of the purple, because you know Gohan has a purple outfit when he's doing the kamehameha. Then I started messing around with it and using the blue and the purple on the front part, but it made that part stand out because it is a little darker, but it's just the way it went. So I put like 7 layers of the purple on the back of it. So I layered it up like you're supposed to. Angela's paint or anything else, that's the way it would be, and that's how you should do. Just layer it up, and it'll make it stronger. It'll also fit better on the foundation. And after I did that and get all the color on, from the Goku to the Gohan to the energy going on the outside, the other stuff like the kamehameha, trying to figure out how I wanted to do that. That will be in a little bit, because that took me a minute to figure it out. So that's it for this moment, and I'll talk to you again next. Alright, at this point I was using the airbrush, and I was coming up with an idea by watching some of the can spray paint people sitting right there doing the things. So I bent up a card and used it like that, and don't spray it on directly, and it seemed to do a pretty good job for making the misty kamehameha look really good. And I was just, then I sit right there and took the card and went over some of the other areas to get a blue thin line onto it to make it look like the energy flowing that way. And actually I was impressed with the way it came out. I think the kamehameha did the best part of the whole thing, but I'm also happy with the work that I did with the shading and all that other stuff. It just feels like it connected together and made the picture, and just feels like it pulled it all together. So what I wanted to do afterwards was pull up the energy and make it white and stuff. So I figured getting a lighter color of yellow for the energy and trying to keep it away from the blue, because it will make a green color. That's not what I wanted. But then we sit right there, we're doing the line work. The line work looks a little bit thicker after I do that, but you know, we love some thick things, don't we? Sometimes. Alright, anyway, we sit right there and bringing in the red colors and all that. We're just bringing all the extra parts just to try and finish this shoe off. I'm doing a little extra lining with the kamehameha, give it a little more depth and making it look like it should be there a little longer. Then I'm adding extra lines in it. I'm trying to keep them off the yellow because I don't want it to blend together and make a green, because I want it to stay blue. So basically I also come over with some my pen and use some extra lines on it and start going around with the energy lines too and having it do the same thing. My pen did run out on me, and I had to work on fixing it later on. So I used the poskipping, which I really don't like, and I don't really think you should use them on shoes because the paint on it does not flex and move like it should. And well, anyway, at this part I am done with the shoe, and I'm putting my scratch resistant. I put like 3 coats on it regardless because I want it to look good. I also use the flat matte, or whatever you want to call it, flat one. And well, it turned out good. I hope you liked this video. Like, subscribe, and all that other YouTube stuff. And I appreciate you.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control, and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.